part 2 for the English-speaking people. In this video that I made, demystyfikacja botów społecznościowych. These are the articles. They are very they actually very well explain the problem. And they actually buy themselves bots for social media. You know, I think this is a problem they had from the time of their youth, when you had that hot girl that was living next door. You really wanted to hook up with her, but well, her mother was a bitch actually. So what she found out that, well, I'm going to pay the fucking stupid teacher to favor my daughter, and I'm going to say that you should be neglected. So this kind of attitude actually have evolved in social media, and they're buying fake accounts to stroke their dick some more when they promote their videos and they create content. So they buy a lot of bots. And these articles are really upsetting, because it shows that in a certain sense the technology has changed us. Just like when you were young, you wanted to fuck the girl that was living next door, but her mom was a bitch, and she was she needs to elevate her daughter. Something like in Fallout 3. You were playing the Fallout 3? Yeah, it was the same situation with the overseer. Same thing in Jehovah's Witness when they're doing their human husbandry. I mean, and this kind of attitude actually goes to social media platforms. People are actually buying accounts. I mean, this one user, Maya71, was pointing out that they can buy it. Because when I was reading the article about demystifying social bots, no, they can't do this. I mean, you're not so fucked up to, feed up your ego so much. Look, nobody likes me. I have 1 subscriber. See? 1 subscriber special. I can throw a dildo at the door, like this one YouTuber. At each time he had 100 subscribers or 1,000 subscribers. He was an awesome dude. It was funny. It was funny like hell. But the thing is that that they do something like this. Where is it? Over 2 million people are buying fake followers every month. This kind of thing. Then there is this buying social media followers. Safe what you need to do. Buying followers is safe when done correctly. Okay, that's all. I mean, it's okay when you buy followers, when you create a false reality around yourself. Just like the fucking idiot teacher who is paid, to elevate the daughter that you like very much you like the girl next door, but her mother was a bitch. She was paying for the teacher to elevate her stupid fucking daughter, but she was hot. You wanted to hook up with her, but no, you're worst. They do actually the same stupid shit on social media. Can you believe that? I mean, I am against, transhumanism and technology, but in a certain way that it changes us and it's not regulated. And when it just shoots sky high, when the technology is uncontrolled, and you cannot even, look, I know that I talk messy. Look, you were born into a world that, I'll try to explain it in this way. We are being born into a world when we do not discover anything. Everything is set up. And the only thing you can navigate is touching things, reading about them, understanding how they work from the foundation up. But you are like in a New York City. And imagine that those high buildings are ideas, problems, technologies, beliefs, languages, economy, biology, medical, everything. And how long do you need to read from the top of the building to the ground? For example, biology, for example, IT, for example, I don't know, social media, or you name it, psychology, when you try to discover the topics from the top to the down, look at me. I do this because I came out from the Jehovah's Witness cult and I just had to leave them because they're fucking hypocrites. They cause a lot of people to commit suicide, you know? A lot of people. They weaponize language and they cause them. So I started to. What do I start to learn? I started to learn cognitive neuroscience, and I had to learn because I needed to defend myself. Because my cousin already committed suicide. He jumped from a bridge under a speeding truck and he fucking smashed him to bits. There was another girl who hanged herself because she had a boyfriend. They wanted to fuck each other like everybody wants. And those elders were like, oh, you are such a sinner. We're gonna fucking kill you. God doesn't love you. Yahweh doesn't love you. He needs to kill you. So she hanged herself. I was trying to tell it, but they were like, oh, it's her fault that she was in this cult. I'm sorry. I was raised there. I had no context and contrast to the reality. When I left, they tell me that, oh, everything's going to destroy you. No, the fuck it did. You know who helped me? Drug addicts, alcoholics were my friends in Krakow in Poland when I lived there in the fucking stupid city. That was the worst thing that I have experienced was in huge cities. I fucking hate huge cities. Wherever I was, whether it was in England or whether it was in Poland when I was working in multiple jobs. I had 28 jobs. So when I tried to, navigate through this fucking stupid reality, what I had to do, and I had to first of all think how many sciences and how many things are already established. So I try to imagine these topics as follows. That I'm in a huge city, I have a large piece of tall buildings, and every one building is, for example, a very tall building, biology, a very tall building, religion, a very big, tall building, history. And when you try to touch them and discover them, you need a lot of time. So what I did instead was I allowed purpose in my own way to rather guide me how much time can I allocate in each of those topics in order to not fucking lose my head. But after leaving Jehovah's Witness cult, what I have to do, neurolinguistics, how language can be weaponized in cults, how you can manipulate people, how you can, by a large group of people, influence you until you commit suicide. I believe in the United States you have the same problem with the Amish. I don't say the Amish are evil people, but there were certain situations where they abused women and when they caused people to suicide. A lot of those women run away. Yeah? So when you... I'm not fucking puddering my face. This works for this. I'm not puddering my face. So fuck off. Now, you have this kind of attitude in people. Now, what was next? You have the possible to buy when you Google this up. I can't make links here because the stupid YouTube doesn't allow it. Like this platform is shitty as fuck. Is it possible to buy bot followers worth a risk? Instagram. Now, there is also this one article that was mentioning, where was it? Experimental evaluation, can human? No. Fully fledged intelligence. No, not this one. I need to rewatch my video because I lost the one article that was there. Just a second, please. Now, which one was it? Experimental evaluation. Probably this one. at the last moment they were talking about V-Kontakte. V-Kontakte. The Germans. V-Kontakte. Or Russians, I don't know which one, but yeah, here. VK report, and also distinguishing bots and V-Kontakte. I don't know, but I had my bad experiences with V-Kontakte. They were actually asking me would I want to blow some shit up. So if you're trying to find yourself, Telegram are fucked up very much. If you want to public anything, you should just close the account and just public your shit and allow, you know, normies to read. But don't integrate with the bots, or they're gonna fuck your brain up real much. They were trying to tell me that I should love my demons. Oh, yeah. So, in a way that what they were trying to imply, that I should allow myself to be sucked. My ideas, my time, my experiences to the void. There is this awesome dude. He is from IT also. He is called Luke Smith. I believe he disappeared for a long time. Now he reappeared again, but not in the main channel, but he's doing shorts and he's doing those streams. But he was talking about those problems also. But he's much more hardcore than I am. Because in the reality, when everything is set up and you're just being pumped up as a unit and you're being aka born, and you look around this, this, I don't get this, so many topics. So the only way was to allow your own experiences to guide you. And here comes the problem. When you try to engage, to seek out your answers, you find a lot of enchanters. What I mean by them is the Bible says about these enchanters that it was a forbidden teaching. And what I came to a conclusion that you actually can be enchanted by somebody who is suggesting you. If they suggest you something out of your own experience, that they already got you by the balls, because they're gonna create your own experience by you, for you, like the fucking stupid teachers in the schooling system, which is pretty fucked up. You won't be able to, find your own identity. That's why people lose their shit when they are alone, because their minds start to talking to them, their own psyche starts to evaluating them and asking about their reality, about their past, about their path, and they lose their shit. Because they first thing in their life, they started to hear themselves in all of this stupid gibberish. When I heard myself and I heard, you gotta fucking leave the Jehovah's Witness cult. I was 20 years old, 24, and I starting to realize that these people are fucking nuts. The Bible says something different. It was never about building a congregation. It was never about institutionalized religion. It was about truth. And Jesus promised the spirit of truth, period. No buildings, no fucking gatherings, only with the people who see the same things as you do. But you see the amount of data that I have to gather in my path of my life. There are plenty other people. First, I don't want to imply anything. There is something like ethics of persuasion. I'm not persuading anything. I'm sharing my shit here. And someone will connect his dots with my dots, and other people will try to triangulate themselves in this stupid reality of ours when it was built already and we have to adapt. And I obviously cannot. I recall Bill Cooper was trying to figure things out, how it works out, and I started to reading his research. He was killed in 2001. He found a booklet once in a xerocopying machine saying silent weapons for quiet wars. And it kind of very well explains that the future of warfare will be on so many levels. It will be attack on psychology, or your cognitive abilities, or your ability to read and understand reality, on your ability to process information, on your health by the medical institutions that are going to kill you using their, nanotech, which will cause for example, blood clotting, and you won't even know that they are so evil, because the people who are going to inject this shit into you, they won't even believe they're using, for example, microfluidics-based microsystems. By the way, I wanted the white paper, but it's unavailable for me because I don't have enough money. I would have to, I don't know, it's like $200 or $150. I can't afford it. So their gatekeeping knowledge, you are unable to understand what they're actually using on you and what kind of technologies are being used. First of all, religion fucks your head up. Then was the pandemic. They wanted to fucking kill you with vaccines, saying that they are okay. So when you go to this topic called Silent Weapons for Quiet Wars, it's a very short article, I believe 46 pages, which shows you the concept of a future warfare when there are so many technologies and ways to destroy human psyche or kill a human that they are beyond belief. And Bill Cooper was trying to address that. I loved the guy, he was awesome, but well, you know what happened. So if you're in the same situation as I am, and I pray to God that you find this video, if you're in the same tight spot as I am and my family, then I hope it helps you, at least as a guideline to where search information and how to read the reference materials in every booklet, in every PDF. I hope Yahweh blesses you, because this world of IT right now with those quantum computing is going fucking crazy. Imagine what the bots will do with this quantum computing. People won't be able to recognize human from machine. Okay, it's 17 minutes. I don't know if I will be able to upload it, so I need to end it right now.